Hey everyone, Max here. So just wanted to give you a quick demo of an AI agent I built this past week at Lindy Agent Academy. I call it AIPodDaily. And the idea is pretty simple. I learned a lot about AI from podcasts, but that queue of podcasts just keeps growing and it's kind of impossible to keep up. So I built an AI agent that does the heavy lifting for me. It turns all my favorite AI related pods into a newsletter. So here we go. Okay, so here's my Lindy. Basically, it's going to kick off either with a manual trigger or on a daily schedule 3 times a week. Now, the first thing that's going to happen is going to get a podcast list from this Excel sheet, which I maintain. Those are my favorite pods. And it's going to enter this loop where basically it's going to run an Apify actor to scrape the captions and transcripts from those podcasts. And that's what we've got this agent step here for as well. And as it scrapes those transcripts for each podcast, which again, we're looking at a time frame of 48 hours, so the past 48 hours, the agent is going to add a new row to this tab here. And so you can see we've got the podcast name, title, when it was released, transcript, and it's going to assign an AI relevancy score to the podcast. And if it gets a high score, well, then you're going to get these 5 bullet points here, which are the summary. And so after it exits the loops, we've got another agent step, which is essentially a news researcher. It's going to scour the web for any other AI-related news. This is our AI news roundup. And it's going to send an email. And that's the newsletter portion. I'll show you what it looks like in just a second. And what I started adding on here, which is a little teaser, is an agent step that's going to actually help with turning this into a newsletter that I will potentially run on Beehive. And what we're employing here is Lindy's computer use feature, which is really impressive. I'll have to do an update once I configure that part of the workflow, but an exciting start. So hope you enjoyed, and let me know if you want the newsletter. So as promised, here's a rough draft of what the newsletter is looking like right now. We've got a little intro, and then we've got the podcast with their 5 bullet point summaries, also a link to watch the pod if you want to open that up right away. And down here, we've got our news roundup and just a quick closer. And so this is a very rough draft of what it's going to look like. I'm going to make it more aesthetically appealing as well, add a few other links, and the plan would be to run this on Beehive. So stay tuned for more updates, but excited to see this actually working.